Hello, weather fans! Welcome to another exciting journey into the world of weather forecasting. Today, we're not just looking at the skies, we're peering into the future. Today, we're taking a sneak peek into the future. Specifically, the weather over Europe 1 week from now, on September 11th, 2025. Imagine being able to plan your week with the knowledge of what the skies will bring. We'll explore temperatures high up in the atmosphere, giving us clues about what millions will feel on the ground. This is where the magic of meteorology truly begins. Think of this as our secret weather map, an adventure for weather detectives. We're uncovering the mysteries of the atmosphere, one layer at a time. Instead of a simple sunny or rainy forecast, we're diving deeper, using the same tools meteorologists rely on every day. These tools are the backbone of accurate weather predictions. These tools reveal the patterns that shape our daily lives, from what we wear to whether we can plan a picnic. Weather impacts every decision we make, big or small. Our focus, the 850 hectopascal level, or 850 hPa, a special layer about a mile above the ground. This level is crucial for understanding the movement of air masses. This level gives us a pure look at the air masses moving across Europe, away from the influence of mountains and valleys. It's like seeing the weather in its rawest form. Why look a week ahead? Long-range forecasts help people and businesses plan, from farmers to energy companies. It's about staying one step ahead of nature. For today's journey, we're using the powerful GFS model, one of the world's best for spotting big weather patterns. This model is a game changer in the world of forecasting. We'll break down what it shows for different parts of Europe, from Spain's sunny shores to Scandinavia's landscapes. Each region has its own weather story to tell. Who's getting late summer warmth? Who's feeling an early hint of autumn? Let's find out. The transition between seasons is always fascinating to observe. The 850 hPa level is a key ingredient in our forecast recipe. It's like the secret spice that brings out the flavor in a dish. Are you ready to see what's cooking for Europe next week? Let's dive in. Join us as we unravel the weather mysteries that lie ahead. Imagine the atmosphere as a giant layer cake, with each layer representing a different part of the sky above us. Just like a cake has distinct layers, the atmosphere is divided into sections, each with its own unique characteristics and importance for weather forecasting. The surface is the bottom layer, where we live and experience weather firsthand. But to truly understand how weather systems develop and move, meteorologists need to look higher up, beyond what we can see from the ground. That's where the 850 hPa level comes in. This level sits about a mile, or roughly 1,500 meters, above the ground. It's a sweet spot in the lower atmosphere that meteorologists pay close attention to when analyzing weather patterns. Hectopascals, or hPa, are units used to measure air pressure. At the 850 hPa level, the air pressure is lower than at the surface, and we're above the direct influence of the ground, meaning we get a clearer view of the true state of the atmosphere. This level gives us a stable, honest picture of the air mass, unaffected by local features like cities, forests, or mountains that can heat or cool the surface. It's like looking at the weather without any local noise. The 850 hPa level is especially useful for predicting precipitation type. In winter, temperatures here help us determine whether a storm will bring rain, sleet, or snow to the ground. It's a key tool for understanding winter weather hazards. Even outside of winter, like in September, the 850 hPa level reveals whether the air mass is warm and tropical or cool and polar. This helps us track the movement of different air masses across Europe and anticipate changes in the weather. In many ways, the 850 hPa level acts as the engine of our daily weather, driving the patterns that shape our forecasts and our plans. By measuring the temperature at this level, meteorologists can predict if the day ahead will be warm or chilly, and spot approaching warm or cold fronts before they reach the surface. The 850 hPa level is a fundamental piece of the puzzle for building a reliable weather forecast. Without it, our understanding of the atmosphere and our ability to predict the weather would be incomplete. Have you ever wondered how meteorologists can predict what the temperature will be a mile above us, not just tomorrow but even a week from now? It might seem like magic, but it's actually the result of powerful science and technology working together behind the scenes. Enter the GFS, the Global Forecast System. This is one of the most important tools in modern weather forecasting, used by meteorologists all over the world. Operated by the U.S. National Weather Service, the GFS is powered by a supercomputer capable of simulating the entire Earth's atmosphere in incredible detail. It crunches vast amounts of data to create a virtual model of our planet's weather. Every day the GFS ingests millions of observations from satellites orbiting high above, weather balloons soaring through the sky, and ground stations scattered across the globe. All this information is fed into complex mathematical equations that help predict how the atmosphere will evolve. The GFS is truly global in scope. It tracks weather systems from the moment they form through their entire life cycle until they eventually dissipate. And it doesn't just update once. It refreshes its forecast 4 times every single day, ensuring meteorologists always have the latest information. Of course, no single model can capture every detail perfectly. That's why meteorologists compare the GFS with other leading models like the European ECMWF to get a more complete and reliable picture of what's coming. Today, though, we're shining the spotlight on the GFS. It's a dependable workhorse, especially when it comes to understanding the big-picture trends that shape our weather. The GFS produces hundreds of detailed weather maps, each one showing different aspects of the atmosphere, like wind patterns, humidity levels, cloud cover, and temperatures, at various heights above the ground. This wealth of information helps forecasters make sense of complex weather systems. By focusing on the 850 hPa temperature maps, meteorologists can get an early look at the air masses that will shape Europe's weather in the days ahead, helping us all prepare for what's coming next. Let's open the GFS map for September 11, 2025, and look at 850 hPa temperatures across Europe. The map shows a dramatic split: warm oranges and reds in the west, cool blues and greens in the east. Western Europe, Spain, Portugal, France, basks in warm air with 850 hPa temps of 10-15 degrees C, 50 to 59 degrees F, signaling a stable, late summer air mass. This warmth even nudges north into the UK and Ireland. Meanwhile, Eastern Europe, Poland, Ukraine, the Baltics, sees much cooler air, with 850 hPa temps near 05 degrees C, 32 to 41 degrees F, a sign of early autumn. Scandinavia also feels the chill, while Central Europe, Germany, Italy, the Alps, sits in the battleground between warm and cool. Here, the clash of air masses can spark clouds and rain. The GFS forecast paints a continent divided. Summer lingers in the west, autumn arrives in the east. Those oranges and blues on the GFS map represent temperature anomalies, the difference between forecast and long-term average for that date. Deep orange over Spain and France means a positive anomaly, much warmer than normal, hinting at a late-season heat wave. A strong ridge of high pressure is likely in place, letting warm air build up. Blue over Eastern Europe signals a negative anomaly, much cooler than average, as a trough funnels in cold air from the north. People there will feel a real autumn chill. Anomalies help us see how unusual the weather is, no matter the season. By checking GFS anomaly maps, we instantly spot where the most unusual and impactful weather will be. What causes these big areas of warm and cool air? The answer: geopotential heights. Think invisible mountains, ridges, and valleys, troughs in the atmosphere. Ridges are areas of high pressure. Air sinks, warms, and dries, leading to clear, warm weather. The warm air over Western Europe sits under a strong ridge, acting like a shield and deflecting storms. Troughs are low-pressure valleys. Air rises, cools, and forms clouds and rain. The cool air over Eastern Europe is linked to a deep trough, dragging down cold air from the north. The shape and position of these ridges and troughs are set by the jet stream. For our forecast, the jet stream arches north over Western Europe, ridge, and dives south over Eastern Europe, trough, creating the tale of two seasons. So, what does a warm 850 hPa temperature mean for you on the ground? On sunny days, warm air aloft acts like a lid, trapping heat and leading to much warmer surface temperatures. Think 25-30 degrees C, 77-86 degrees F in Spain and France. In Eastern Europe, with 850 hPa temps near freezing, the air mass is cold, and even with sun, the day stays chilly. Clouds from troughs can block sunlight, keeping things cooler. At night, a warm ridge keeps temperatures mild, while a cool trough lets heat escape, leading to chilly nights. The 850 hPa level sets the stage for both our daytime highs and overnight lows. What does this mean for your plans? In Lisbon, Paris, or London, expect a warm, settled day, perfect for outdoor activities with little chance of rain. In Berlin or Rome, you're in the transition zone. More clouds, possible showers, and changeable weather. Bring a jacket or umbrella. In Warsaw, Helsinki, or Kyiv, autumn is here. Chilly, crisp air, higher chance of rain, and temperatures in the low to mid-teens Celsius, 50s degrees F. Europe's weather diversity is on full display. A tourist in Madrid seeks shade while someone in Stockholm sips a hot drink. Understanding the GFS and 850 hPa level lets us see this complex dance days in advance and plan accordingly. We've journeyed a mile up and a week ahead, using the GFS model to unlock the secrets of Europe's weather. The 850 hPa level reveals the true character of the air masses shaping our days. From late summer warmth in the west to autumn's arrival in the east, the atmosphere tells a fascinating story. Weather is a global puzzle, every piece connected, every pattern meaningful. By learning these concepts, you're not just experiencing weather, you're understanding it. This knowledge helps you plan, stay safe, and appreciate the forces shaping our world. Keep following forecasts, watch how they evolve, and enjoy the real-time science experiment happening above us. Stay curious, keep exploring, and always be fascinated by the atmosphere's spectacle. Thanks for joining this weather adventure. Stay safe and enjoy whatever the weather brings.